Hello and welcome to another episode of While I Have Time. Today we're playing a little Unranked Draft. I didn't want to do a Hero League game, but I did want to do something more draft oriented, so this is what we're doing. I'm probably going to do a Hero League game after this. I just wanted a little bit of a warm-up first. I believe I am releasing another Oxygen Not Included video today. I really like that game. I like it a lot, and it's got a new update that's coming out, the rocketry upgrade. I'm real excited for that. We won't be seeing any of that in my playthrough for a while, though. It's going to take me a while to build up to that, assuming my whole colony doesn't just die. Which is more likely the case. Praxis holdout. Alright, I am second pick for the friendly team. Looks like third pick overall. Who do I want to play? I want to play... I would love to play Rexar here. I don't think my team would go for it, though. Rexar... You generally want to pick him later on, after you see what the enemy's solo laner is going to be. Because there are some solo laners who are perfectly capable of bullying Rexar. One example, which is surprising to me, always surprises me when I pick Rexar and I have to go up against him, is Gazlo. Gazlo's actually really good at bullying Rexar. Oh, that was gonna be my other thought. That's the Diablo. Well, you know what?
Let the Inquisition come.
Greymane. I can half health a Diablo
Rise again.
in less than a second. After level 10. Oh yes, playing into me. Yes. The tankier the team, the better. Because I'm going Tank Buster Greymane here. Tank Buster Greymane, let me tell you. It's all about the wolf form with Tank Buster. If you want to tank bust with Greymane. So you get like the viciousness or the wolf heart. Get whatever you want here. I tend to go Wise and Duelist here when I'm going wolf form. 10 Curse Bullet. 13 doesn't, pick whatever floats your boat there. 16 Alpha Killer. 3% of their max health every time you hit them while in Worgen form. And then at 20, if they're clumping up a lot, you can go that Greymane Roulette and just crush their team with that. If you get a good hit with this, you can get 2 of them off right back to back, maybe even 3. And that's that. They're on their retreat after that. A double hit from a Greymane Roulette, they're on the retreat. If you get it. We're gonna try. It's a good map for that. Pretty clumpy kind of map.
Zarya, ready for duty.
It's gonna be Zarya versus Irel, huh? I think Irel wins that. Potentially. And Stitches.
Stitches want to play.
So far, not bad. I don't like the Stitches pick, personally. Just because the only lockdown we would have to follow up a hook, or if you got a really good hook, would be if Whitemane gets the root, and she might not. Aside from that, it goes into chase mode pretty immediately. But the Rag, Irel, and Diablo kind of play into exactly what I was wanting to build into. I mean, I can. Up to the team. How about this? I'll give it a go.
With every death comes honor. With
And if she's beating me, I'll let you know. I hope he saw that. I think I can beat out NRL. I just gotta stay away from her. Which means I'm gonna have to give up the point for a period of time, so I can kind of chunk down her health a little, get her into kill range. But then that'll be okay. Once I get her into kill range, if I can lure her out a little, I can probably finish her. I think I should be fine against NRL. Unless they decide to make the Rag as a solo, I can beat a Rag all day. All day, every day. Now, Greymane isn't the greatest solo laner, considering that he has no self-sustain at all, but there are plenty of regen globes on this map that I can use to kind of keep myself in it, as long as I'm making sure that I'm getting them and not letting the enemy team get them. That's what I have to do. Oh, I feel like my nose is running. But it's not. I'm gonna have to like go through this whole video and cut out all the sniffs, 'cause I'm sniffing real hard right now. Real hard, real bad. It's not good. There's another. I'm gonna have to cut all those out. I'm gonna have to do it.
The battle starts in 10
Sometimes it's not so bad. I don't know why I do it, I just do. It's like
5,
some subconscious thing that I do. My nose isn't even running, I just sniff.
let the battle begin!
It's weird.
Naturally.
And my mom does it too. Alright, so Rag's in the bot lane, Diablo's in the bot lane, look like Kael'thas in the bot lane, and probably Rhaegar, so Irel is probably up here in the top lane. I'm just gonna wait for her to jump out. I'm not gonna let her jump on me.
I shall bear.
There she is.
Absolutely. Your life is forfeit.
She's getting on me, and I couldn't get that regen globe.
Victory.
We're just gonna try and keep our combo going here.
Oh dear. The beacons are energizing. You have to control them.
Yeah, she's healing up too much.
I will not accept defeat. I shall bury you.
Get that globe, and my combo's gonna wear off right here. She's gonna jump out again. I'm gonna go get this other globe
Control them. Please let this work.
real quick. And I'm gonna come down for the thing, and I'm just gonna trade her wolf trade. She shouldn't be able to hold up. Yeah, she can't trade the wolf. Oh boy. I almost bit it right there. Alright, we'll hit the fountain, we'll get the thing. She's gonna be back though. Okay, Diablo's up here now. I gotta back off. Two top.
My curse will be their undoing.
Diablo going bot. And I can't trade her again until I have more health, and she heals up way faster than me. Yep, she's not gonna let me. I can't beat her. I don't think I can beat her out. Unless we took the physical armor, maybe then I have a chance if I keep rolling in and out of wolf form. I want this globe. And I'm gonna get the top globe, try and heal up some, and I need to just let her know that I can't beat Arel. We're gonna roll out of wolf form. We're gonna come back in here. We're gonna wait for our W. We're not gonna let her jump on me. Not gonna let her heal.
No.
Get that armor. There we go. We got her. That armor was what I needed.
Skill lay in hospitality for you. Most assuredly. Your life is forfeit.
And she's gonna stack up my my level 7 talent really nicely for me by letting me trade on her like that. As long as I don't let her kill me, it'll stack up really nicely. They're probably coming top. I need to back off and just play it safe for a moment. There she is. She's back.
It is time to strike.
Let her sit there for a minute.
For honor and glory.
Okay, 2 top. 2 top. Try not to take much damage if I don't have to. And are they swapping out Rag and Arel now? Is that what's going on? If they are, that's fine. I can beat Rag easily. Much more easily than Arel. Oh god, Diablo's here. I'm out. Still 2 top. Still 2 top. I'll get this soak real quick. Okay, Hanzo's here to get the soak. I'm going back. And once I get back, I'll beat him. You can go. Go back bot. I just needed to heal up a little.
Fight for my countrymen. I shall bury you.
2 top.
To victory.
Trying to figure out where they are. Let's see. Is anyone in the vent there? He just giving me stacks on my stacking quest here.
I shall bury you. I will not accept defeat. Your life is forfeit. Absolutely.
It was smart to swap out the Arel there, but the Rag can't trade me as effectively as she can. Nowhere near as effectively as she can.
I shall bury you.
He's gonna go take over the fort now. Ah, I wanted that globe. Alright, first bullet. I got her.
It is time to strike.
Come on. Ah, nope. Wasn't able to get on her.
I think they said, oh, I'll show them some excitement.
Nowhere to hide.
Curse bullet on Diablo again.
It is time to strike.
Огонь по готовности.
And I just gotta keep rolling in and out of wolf form now, because I went with that armor talent. I want to try and keep that armor as often as possible, but I also want to be getting the hits while in wolf form as much as I can. So go in wolf form, hit him a couple of times, curse bullet, go back into wolf form. That seems to be the combo that I want to be doing here. Oh, I might be dead. Yep, I'm dead. We're okay though. For now, I think. Yeah, go. No, you shouldn't have stayed. You should have just walked away. You could have got away. She could have got away. And I lost some stacks there, but in the next objective phase, I should be able to get a bunch more stacks built back up. Are we
Here we go again.
swapping lanes? Is that what we're doing? I'd like to be up in top, where they don't have a fountain. That's where I would like to be. You know, I'm gonna go with the team here. And we'll win this first bit right here.
The beacons are active once again. Control them before the enemy does.
Violence is always the answer.
A fine kill.
Fire at will. I knew you could do it.
There we go. I'm heading bot.
Worthy strike.
I figured we would have a 5v5 right there. Alright, we're gonna go with running wild here. Get in, get out a little farther. Alright, we're coming down here for the Irel. Oh, I missed the curse bullet there. Alright, coming in.
Double kill.
Worthy strike.
Triple kill.
There we go. This team is really helping me out. They're allowing me to trade. To just stay put and trade. And that's really what you want to do for the Greymane. You want to be able to just stand there and dish out the damage. You don't want to have to chase. You don't want to have to be dodging all kinds of stuff. Like with these shields and these heals coming on me, it's really allowing me to just get in there and trade. Which is what I want. I'll just go ahead and take a chunk of health out of Irel there. We'll just go ahead and wolf form this building. And now we've got our alpha killer, so we can really blow up some tanks here.
100%.
Most assuredly. You are no match for my anger.
Yeah, we could boss. I don't think we should stick around here. I think we leave now. I think we leave.
Fire at will. Fire is on you. Go.
I'm doing good damage here, but I really think we should leave. I really do. Curse bullet the Diablo. And we're gonna go hit him as hard as we can. And we should leave.
I knew you could do it.
We're not gonna core there. They're spawning in too fast.
Touchable!
Hot foot now, countrymen. Ha! Excellent
Alright. Looks like we're gonna go for the boss now. Just step away from him just far enough so that he'll aggro onto the stitches here. But keep the wolf form going. So we do our most damage in the wolf form. So we want to let the wolf form do the talking.
Kill this one!
Power spike from the beacons. They'll be active soon.
Fire at will.
Another good curse bullet on Diablo.
He's toward the beacons. They're on the running.
Violence is always the answer! Double kill!
There we go. Tank Buster build is coming in full effect. Oh boy, that's not good. Ah. Just put a little pressure on the Diablo so he can't feel comfortable diving. That's all I want to do. I don't want him to feel like he can just get in and get away with anything. I want him to feel like anything he does, I'm gonna punish. That's what I want. That's how I want him to feel. For instance, his lightning breath. I went in on him and just beat him down while he was doing it. I want him to know, you take that long lightning breath, I'm gonna jump in on you and I'm just gonna beat you to death while you're doing it. That's what I want. I want Diablo feeling scared of the Greymane.
Excellent work. Most assuredly. Your life is forfeit.
Oh, I'm toast. I made it!
Quickly.
I made it! Holy crap, that meteor should have got me.
Done.
He misjudged the meteor. Just a little bit too far. And I mean, the meteor is kind of a projectile, right? Right. A little bit off at the start of a projectile equals major different, like, it's very far off further along its path. So just a little bit of a misjudge at the start of it caused it to be just a total miss later on. GG, guys. Good job, team. They really enabled me there. My team really enabled me there. That felt good. That felt good. They just let me do what I needed to do. It was great. Oh, he beat me on MVP. I thought I would have it for sure. Oh well. That's okay. I'll vote for the Stitch Man. He had some good hooks there. Alright, how did I do? How did I do actually? Let's look at some stats here. I wasn't looking at my damage in the game. It might have actually been fairly low, considering how fast people were dying. 71k. A little lower than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be up in close to 100. 11, 14, and 1 there. 11 grand soaked. It's pretty good stats. I'm surprised Hanzo beat me for MVP, really. Because the MVP thing tends to favor people with higher XP soak. I'm really surprised that he beat me on MVP. I guess he just had better siege, and it's these three stats here, right? Siege, hero damage, and XP soak that seem to be what the MVP is based off of. Not so much the kills, assists, and deaths. Although lower deaths does seem to help. Friendly team did great. I love the friendly team in this match. They were a team. Like you get so many matches where you feel like you're playing by yourself, right? In this game, it just feels like you're playing by yourself. But even when I was up in the top lane all alone, I didn't feel like I was by myself. I was communicating with my team. They were communicating with me. They never really let me know when anyone was missing, which no big deal. I can spot that on my own. I tend to play very safe on Greymane if I have to solo lane. I'll trade into NRL, but that's usually because I know the enemy team is being kept occupied by my team down in the bot lane, which they were. If at any point someone had roamed up on me while I was trying to trade with RL, that would have been it. I would have never traded her again. Never would have traded her again. But my team kept the pressure on in the bot lane so that I could do my thing in the top lane. And then between the Zarya, the Whitemane, the Stitches, you know, they really enabled me to get into the enemy team. I was focusing on that Worgen build because they had the enemy team had a really high total health pool compared to our team. So I kind of had to go for the Worgen form with the Cursed Bullet and just try to burst down some of these tankier people. And I think we made it very clear very early on in the match that it doesn't matter how high health a hero that enemy team player is. If we want to kill you, we're going to kill you. And that always feels good. That always feels good when you can do that. When you can take like the enemy Muradin and just burst him down and be like, look, if we can burst him, we can burst any of you. And it's just wonderful. I loved it. I loved it. This team was a real team. All right. It was a real team. You don't get that very often, and it feels really good when you do. It felt really good. It was a great match. I enjoyed it. Just because my team was an actual team, you know. I don't know. I'm gonna stop saying it because I could say that over and over and over again. And here are the talents for both teams. I'm very curious on Irel builds right now. She does seem to be very strong on these kind of maps. For instance, this one in Dragonshire, she seems to perform very well. And for some reason, I just can't stay alive with her as much as other Irels do. But, I mean, none of this really looks all that different from what I would take. I don't know. I saw a few good cleanses from the Rhaegar. I saw a couple of good cleanses. Cleansing a hook can be easier said than done, but he did get a few people out of the Zariel, the Graviton Surge. And I mean, it probably kept them in those fights a little bit longer. Hanzo taking a little bit of a weirder differentiation in his build. You tend to see the stun arrow But he actually went for the Dragon Strike because we had the Graviton Surge. And that worked out rather nicely. I mean, how much damage did he do? Yeah, almost 100,000 damage with those Dragon Strikes. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Pretty good team synergy there too. I'm curious, were they a group? I didn't even look at that at the start of the match. I'm gonna have to look at that after while I edit it. Were they a group? Were they talking together? Was this planned? Or did it just happen? Did he just happen to look at her ult and be like, yep, I'm going with that Dragon Strike now? It's very interesting, 'cause if he did, then wow. Good. I applaud you, sir, if you are not, like, talking with the Zarya and you just waited for her to pick her ult before you picked yours. I applaud you. You're a real team player, sir. A real team player, if that's the case. At any rate, I can praise my team for, you know, another 20 minutes, or I can end the video, so I'm just gonna end the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. What do you think? How did my team do? Were they a real team? I think they were pretty great. They made it a very enjoyable match for me.